Hey guys, Desolator Gaming here, and it's time to show you my number one favorite poker that isn't Ultimate X. This might even exceed it lately. A little bit of recency bias because I got dealt four of a kind, and you'll find out why that is absolutely insane on this version. So there's spin poker, which you'll find on Superstar 1 machines. I guess you could find it standalone, but I mean, why would a casino buy one game when they could buy 30? And the answer is because the leasing fees are higher because the licensing fees are higher. But let's just jump into Double Double. This works like poker where you get dealt one line, except it's on basically a 20-line slot machine. So you get the best of both worlds. Let's see. I think on Double Double, it's not Ace-Jack. I think it's just Ace. I don't know. I'm so used to playing Ultimate X. Oh, triple eights on the pull. Holy cow, that was a miracle. No aces, though. So I won that line. They'll show you the different lines. I won this line, and it's pretty easy to tell where the lines are because the colors kind of add up here. But a map would be nice. You won't find one, though, if you hit C pays help. It's not here. It's not there. It's not anywhere. But like I said, this is Deluxe. So it's 20 line. Regular spin poker on the older machines is only 9 line. Now, I don't like 9 line despite it being cheaper. You would be betting 45 units instead of 100. Holy cow, big difference there. Except I missed a royal. I got a royal on what I was very, very sure was a line. It was not. So I think we're done playing that. Also, last couple times I got quads, I got it 2, 3, or 4 ways. It's almost impossible to only win one line. So the cool thing with that, might have clicked in your head already if you're a math specialist. If you just need points, you just want to get drawing entries, you're there on like 5x point multiplier day or whatever your casino runs, or you're just trying to win a car or something, whatever they're doing for the day, and you need to cycle a lot of money without a risk of losing it. This is so low variance, it's not even funny. Now, people have said deuces wild 10 line, regular, just straight up do it. Probably, but then you need quad deuces once in a while. This one, I mean, I'll just send some hands. It's pretty obvious that this is really, really low variance because you get 3 shots at everything. And look at that. A single ace I almost pulled a royal. Holy cow, jeez. All right, well, there was those 3, but we got like a pair of kings. Like, where'd that come from? Then another pair of kings. Like, that's just weird. So I only won 30 on 100. That's not a very good return, but you're going to get 2 to 1 very often on jacks or better, or a bonus. Now, here's the cool thing about this. With Ultimate X, instead of 5 per line, which is, by the way, what we are betting, you would be paying 10 per line, and then you just hope to get 2 good hands in a row to make use of the multiplier feature that you're paying so much for. This one, I've already won my money back. The only thing I could do is improve, and unlike single line poker, I have 9 shots at an ace. In fact, I'm much more likely to get a full house or quad, so let's see if it happens. Probably not, but boy, I tell you, this one's spinning a little fast, but you see that first ace in real time and the rest are still spinning, you are on the edge of your seat. This is like absolute heart-pounding poker right here, especially if you kind of like feel like you're betting really high. Now, the minimum bet on this, unless you find a penny machine, which I've never seen, is a nickel and then 100 units of it. Well, that's $5 a spin. That's not everybody's cup of tea. A lot of people roll up to the casino with like 1 to 200. I commonly do. And so you might think this is going to drain you pretty quick, but not really. I mean, every time you get dealt jacks or better on Double Double, or especially, well, jacks or better format, you're going to be set, and then you might get, quads once in a while. So this isn't like get a multiplier and then get a house, like get a bomb or lose, It's pretty much just right in the middle. And like you'll get more than your money back quite often. You'll get your exact money back quite often. You'll get a little bit less kind of often, but it's almost impossible to win 0. Let's say I didn't know those 9s were there and I just dumped it. Let's say it was a dump hand. All right, still won. Look at that. Ace, ace, jack, jack. 25 on 100. And that was like a complete and utter misplay. But, I was trying to simulate having a terrible hand. Oh, did I get it? Oh, not a 10. Okay, a bunch of pairs. Cool. 65, whatever. But you get 3, 4, 500 returns quite often. I think that's the play. I don't think you go all 4 on that. I have Ultimate X so memorized that I don't even know normal poker holds anymore. Oh my gosh. Oh, almost. Oh, aces, man. But those full houses like to really sneak up on you. So there is one that I guess I would avoid, except that we play it all the time. So just be informed is what I would say. Let's see. Let's go to more games and deuces. Deuces is complete madness. So in other words, it's normal deuces wild. Okay, one deuce and a pair. There you go. So I've already made my money back. Let's see what happens. Usually craziness. Look at that. Another deuce dead center. Look at all them lines. 265 units on what would be considered not like an amazing hand. What we'll usually do is we'll play pretty high limit. We'll play, oh wow. We'll go 10 to 20, you know, per hand. And we'll say first deuce on the line, which means a deuce dealt on your hand. Then we'll jump off no matter what. Not even a backup spin, nothing. So that straight right there pays 2 to 1. So we got 200 units on 100. So even if that was a $25 hand, I just got 50 back. So you can see, you don't really win or lose much, but I can't determine if jacks are better is higher variance or lower. I also can't determine if I'm supposed to keep that flush. No, I don't think you go for a flush. But king 10, I think that's too split. I think it's naked deuce. Yeah, don't see me for poker advice. Last benchmark, I got a 99.6% accuracy, which sounds good. It is not. That's amateurish, but you know, like I said, you guys know I'm used to playing in a way that heavily benefits me. So I don't care if I have an extra 0.6%, just not willing to put in the work. I believe this would be the keep. That one I'm very confident about. Oh, almost got it natural. And then if that deuce would have been there, that would have been a what do we call that? We call that the store brand discount generic royal or a trash royal. We usually just come up with a nickname every time. Hey, I got a trash royal. We like to have fun. If you're not having fun at a casino, why are you even there? I mean, probably not a good reason. You should probably stop. But even on that, mediocre hand, 130. Look at that. So I think the deuces, it's more splashy, which means probably worse variance, but also it'll like pull you out of a bad hand because the deuce can just fix everything. So, and then if you get 1 or 2 deuces out of nowhere, oh boy, like let's keep just this. Let's see. Oh, look at that. Royal right there. And I think that wouldn't have been considered a line on 9 line. So there you go. 305 right there. Oh man, that's the kind of wildness I'm telling you. Oh boy. I think you wouldn't go for the outside straight because it's pinned and the 2 is the 2. Otherwise, it's really close. Oh, 70. Okay, so, I mean, you try losing completely and utterly, and deuce is wild. Like, it's harder, but winning less than 100 is also a very common outcome. And then any kind of big, giant, splashy hand is pretty much like 5 of a kind, which isn't even that much money, or 4 deuces, which you're just not going to get. That's a little far-fetched. Now, if you really want to get 4 deuces, just, to punch it off on your achievement card, I don't know. It's on your bucket list. This is probably the way to do it. Otherwise, I would stay away from deuces unless you're going to, like, limit your play. So if you don't want to be stuck forever chasing some big hand and you don't really know when to stop and you have a bad concept of how long you've been playing, then the simple solution is just set a condition. Say, first deuce on the line. Okay, so we'll start right now. Okay, no. That was weird, but okay, no. Oh, look at that pickup. Come on. Oh, double deuce. Let's go. All right. Quad deuces, here we come. Oh my God, I was kidding. Wow. Okay. So that was, oh geez. This is a good time to remind you guys that if I'm ever playing on this channel, it's not real money. I don't play for real money online. Not just for legal reasons, for moral reasons too. I just don't think that should be a thing. But man, 4 deuces on 2 lines. As you can see, I don't need to wait for it to show all 20 lines. I won 2,000 and change. It's 1,000 on 2 lines. I mean, like, there you go. So, yeah, I've gotten dealt quad 8s. I've gotten dealt quad 10s. I probably got that up on screen right now. A lot of people say, well, I don't play regular poker anymore because, like, with Ultimate X, I might get a quad, but I'd get, like, a 2X, 3X, 4X, 12X. Who knows? Like, I've gotten so many hand pays on 12X bonus deluxe quarters because it's exactly $1,200 when you get a quad on a 12X. So, 250 quarters is not that much if you're betting 100 quarters per hand. And it really isn't, except you try on Deluxe to only win 1 line. It is almost impossible. So what do you mean no multipliers? If you get dealt a straight, a flush, or a full house, which is a 1 in 250 shot, 1 in 500 shot, 1 in 750 shot, if you kind of round a little bit, I think it's like 749, whatever. It's easy to remember. Every 250 block is a dealt hand, and that's in any 5-card dealt game. But if you get it, automatic 20x. Right there. So, I mean, you can see I got paid 5,000 quarters, which was $1,250. And shortly thereafter, I got a royal. You might think, oh, wow, $1,000. Nice. 2 lines. $2,000. What's up? So, I mean, that's why this is so fun. When you catch a big hand, it's not like, man, I wish there was a multiplier. But also, if you get terrible cards and somehow manage to only win one line, you're like, whoa, I got a full house on that one line. Shoot, that's like half my money back. Or, I got 2 pair on every line and then that. No way, am I going to do this twice? Oh, man, bomb hand, let's go. Oh, a deuce in the center. Oh my gosh. Now I wish this was real money, but oh my gosh, the third deuce. Look at this. This is madness. I didn't rig this. Y'all know I'm on videopoker.com. I usually don't say their name because they're not paying me, but in the future they might. Just saying, they like to sponsor channels. 3 tens, look at that, and a deuce. Technically not a 5 of a kind because it is lines, not ways. So that 2 has no way of linking up with the 10. So if you're saying, oh, I want to play this with every way and line possible intact, well, that would be 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. I don't know how much that is, but even in nickels, that's a little much, and you don't need it. That wouldn't even make sense. If you want to play something weird like that, just play 100-line poker. I mean, that's kind of fun once in a while if you hate money. But there is another variant to this. Let's take a look. Let me introduce you to triple spin poker. Oh, I got the music up too loud there. Oh, garbage. Wow, what a bad way to start. Well, I was going to illustrate that you get basically 9 shots at everything. And it's really hard to lose your 135 bet, but you might have wondered, wait, shouldn't this be 300 credits? Well, we're back to 9-line. But we're back to 9-line independently times 3. So it's kind of the worst of all worlds. Oh, look at that. I don't think you keep just aces on double. I know on triple you would, pretty sure, but it's harder to track with your eyes, but I don't see here or here, an ace or a king. Usually doesn't count this slow. The code on this is very questionable, but okay, there's, 27 lines of 2 pair, which is my money back. But, I mean, this is the still, same thing where if you get jacks or better, you already get a pair, you've got your money back. There you go. And then you can only improve, but you got 2 extra shots at it compared to before, I should say. That was 145. Wow. Okay, I'd love to keep the 3-card royal because, quote, you get more shots at it, but it all scales with what you're betting. This is the correct move, unfortunately. It's a 1 in 1,014 shot of pulling the royal off from there. And it's only 800 times your bet. And then the chances of getting a regular flush, a regular straight, trips, or 2 pair, or a high pair don't collectively offset it. It is really close. But I spent about 9 years getting that hand wrong, and ironically, I got like 4 royals doing it. But yeah, this is the correct keep. Even if the pair wasn't there, it's the correct keep. Now on deuces, that's a different story because the natural versus deuce draw, yeah, that throws it off a little bit. 135, there you go, got my money back. So a little improvement on the 2 pair. But yeah, you can pretty much see how this one works. Nothing too fancy. I've played this on deuces and gotten just wild results, but this is so swingy because you're still working off of the same initial hand, but it's still only 9 ways, so you can still miss like a royal that you pretty much got, in my opinion, but you get more shots at it, so it's like you're more likely to win a really big hand on 1 line. Why would you want to do that? Why would you want to win a 250 credit quad on a 135 bet? You wouldn't. This is just stupid. But then again, I mean, you get dealt, 2 jacks, 2 aces, 2 kings. That would be nice. Yeah, you have a different opinion real quick. But more swingy with a worse design. This is just like a worse version of Deluxe. I don't like it. Trying to think where triple spin is. I think it's on, I want to say All-Star 2? I don't know. Don't look for it and don't play it. There you go. Now, at the end of the video here, I got to tell you, I've never seen this in the wild, but I've been told it exists. And in fact, on this website, it exists. They have Ultimate X spin poker, only 9-line. So it's, 9-line, 9 mults, And they also have Dream Card spin poker and Super Times Pay, which is kind of like Hot Roll. You get the multiplier once in a while. I think it's 1 in 15 on that one. I don't like upping the variance like that, although I think it's usually like, 20% more money to do regular super? I mean, I'll run super on 100-hand poker, but I tend to stay away from all of them because, 100 hands, that return to player percentage, like the 4% casino edge or up to like 1 to 2% on some of these, it's going to catch up with you a lot quicker at 100 lines. And 100 draws on like a really good hand is kind of excessive. and then 100 draws on a really bad hand, you're just, gonna kind of hit the average. So it just comes down to your opening hand, and they might as well just play one line. So this is like kind of halfway there in my opinion, because it's 27 shots at it. I just don't like this. I don't like triple. But if you see it, take a shot at it. I mean, you're in a casino to have fun, not to absolutely min-max everything, right? And that applies even to me, if you know my background. But hey, if you love this, if you've seen it before and hate it, anything in between, leave a comment down below. I'd love to hear about it. And if you just discovered your new most beloved game ever, let me know. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.